July 14th, 2021. Worldwide. Some things should never be known, but now, you won't be able to forget them. Watch till the end. Did you know that after death, your brain doesn't shut down instantly? Scientists discovered that for several minutes after the heart stops beating, brain activity continues, meaning the dead might still hear you mourning over them. But what's even more disturbing? Some studies suggest that the brain's activity spikes just before total shutdown, as if experiencing one final moment of awareness. Imagine lying there, unable to move, trapped in that last fleeting moment of consciousness, unable to scream, unable to respond, just silently listening as the world moves on without you. And the real question is, how much do they hear before it all fades away? Right now, you're covered in dead skin. In fact, most of the dust in your home is made of tiny flakes of you. But here's the unsettling part. Over the course of a lifetime, you'll shed around 37 kilograms or 80 pounds of skin. That means, in a way, parts of your past self are still lingering in every place you've ever been. Every handshake, every chair you've sat on, every bed you've slept in. They all carry pieces of you that will never fully disappear. If someone collected all the skin you've ever shed, they could almost reconstruct you from dust alone. Makes you wonder, how much of the dust around you isn't even yours? In rare cases, people are born with a condition called diprosopis, where they have two faces. Some can blink, cry, or even whisper, without the main face ever noticing. The most famous case was Edward Mordrake, whose second face would supposedly whisper terrifying things at night. But here's what's worse. Autopsies on some cases revealed that these extra faces had developed rudimentary brains of their own, separate from their host. Some scientists believe that, in another world, these extra minds might have taken over. Now imagine, what if deep inside your skull something else was thinking? Something that isn't you? And what if one day, it decides ever get the feeling you're being watched? There are over 40 million security cameras worldwide capturing every move you make. But even worse, AI facial recognition tracks you in real time. The data is stored, analyzed, and sometimes even sold to third parties. Some surveillance software can even predict your behavior based on your past movements. But that's just what's legal. Hidden cameras are everywhere. Hotel rooms, public bathrooms, even inside people's homes. In some cases, landlords have been caught installing cameras in the most private spaces. And you wouldn't know until it's too late. Ever wonder why you feel uneasy sometimes, as if invisible eyes are locked onto you? Maybe it's because deep under the ocean lies the whale fall, a decaying carcass of a whale that has sunk to the depths. These corpses turn into underwater ecosystems, feeding monstrous creatures that never see the light of day. But here's the nightmare fuel. Some of these whale graves have been found with their flesh still intact decades later, thanks to the freezing darkness of the deep sea. Some divers report seeing entire skeletons, still surrounded by ghostly remnants of flesh untouched by time. But what if something even bigger is lurking nearby, feeding on these remains? What if, in the deepest trenches, there are creatures so ancient, so massive that they never come to the surface, not because they can't, but because which fact creeped you out the most? Hit like if this gave you chills. Tell me in the comments which one haunted you the most.